KK, Ghana be ye. New Ghana, new leader. Arise. The youth of Ghana, arise. Let's fight for the future of our country, Ghana. From bad leadership, enough is enough. Ghana obey ye. Kofi Kwanti Nadaruma, Ghana obey ye. Emre Nedru, say Ghana be ye. Mre Panadru, say Ghana be ye. Ye wani da so keke mu, keke ba ya magana ye. Oh, Mre Panadru, say Ghana be ye. Ye wani da so keke mu. Keke baya magana ye. Oh, I'm ripping a drew. Ghana Ghana has gold, bauxite, diamond, cocoa, timber, oil. Indeed, Ghana is really endowed with a lot of natural resources. Ghana has what it takes to be rich, super developed country. But yes, still, we are retrogression.
Things made it.
Ghana meburu nyina se. Keke yo mu jidiepa. Ubetumi aye. Ama Ghana yet say you. Ya wareshemo uze. Keke ba ya magana yo. Oh, I'm ripping a drew. Sa Ghana be. Ghana for your thing. We need a new leader. New Ghana, new leader. Courageous and visionary leader. Kofi Kwanti Obebuwa Magana ye. One Ghana, one people. Ghana many na ye bako. And found it as a hudro. I kika wo maimo. Yanka ubam to Sabrayo. Yempre yedema o my Ghana. Oh, I'm ripping a drew. Sagana bay.
Ready way I go buy the thing or as I come back again, they say the price increase. Actually, they're no queen. Baby, I did one fan 2 year free talk. I'm going to carry on and baby. Yo, yeah. Yo, yeah, near Bri dear bro, this don't be time for games. So man a pro, internet in the so dark complaints. Common stability, yet me fight it today. Yeah, pray balance, yeah, president, I journey your planes. No be 140 be the bribe and corruption. But this be the timing for use one assumption. Me I stand for peace, development of the nation. Me entertain interests and liars for the nation. The resources utilized, price for compromise. My head be one coming, then you back who die. Economy now you weak, impending funds why you foot to fly. Parliamentarians a ceremony for energize. From say ho, time no be yours. It's here one more tico. Mobile another form and a year for people. Ya can ever mobile. What the beer yet monko, Miss Mama Sunto. I drink to the beer, I did set for the right move. Set for the right move. Yeah, where you put, where you box side. What the hell did we do? What the hell did we do? I don't know yet, I don't know yet, but drinking now your blue juice. Drinking now your blue juice. But over me, so you know that. Into Ghana, we need change. Yeah, Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. Yeah, penny year party, yeah, Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. Dollar na go high, we dey suffer, yeah, Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. On my neighbor here with no stress, yeah, Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti.
Yeah, you'll be a hospital. Yeah, you'll be a schools. Yeah, you'll be a bridges. Yeah, you'll be a fun. 2024 January election. Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. The popular choice of the third force. Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. Oh my Ghana, Bayedo. Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. MPP NDC away. Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. 2024 January election. Kofi Kwanti, the man with the vision. Or dream of running, Kokran Miriwa. He's the right man for the nation. He dey bring us national development plan. Ghana fair wabro Jenya, then go run. Come back home just to settle down. Cause Ghana Bayede will be ever done in mine. Every single town will be a Benyani show. Yehoba Toya, you'll be any other show. Kofi Kwanti is capable of doing this thing. So what the back make you all go. 2024 January election. Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. The popular choice of the third force. Kofi Kwanti. Kofi Kwanti. voice of the third force. Kofi Quante, Kofi Quante. Oh my Ghana, Bayedo. Kofi Quante, Kofi Quante. MPP, NDC away. Kofi Quante, NDC away.
Chirim achene na ekasa yi efitete chirim achene ana asafo chene keka ne ho pa na oko ana asem kesi biese bere na dio Ghana mrantere maba abanko abangba mumu bebre nya adwuma nye mu yase eseniti ase munni insano dwuma biara munya sika mwa moyirenom mukunum mumma ene mawofo bere no adu se mumma mo homere so ka mo hubom so abrante nim defo bi asen ma odi nkunim afe mpema bien ne aduna nan abato no mu abrante no ne Kofi Kuranten ana okoje aman Kofi Kuranten ofi ni siku ase wo nkran otia ase wo London ne New York America mfipi oje abodin wo mfiridwuma ne sikasemu wesi nkete krache se odi osianhu a onyan no bebu Ghana man ne titiri umrante ne maba Kofi Kuranten wo Ghana man ho dopa osi esese Ghana kanyan ne ho di nani kire baabi a omanfo behu se nsakrai papa mu no wo Kofi Kuranten aban de kuadwuma soronko besakra omani ama mrante ne maba enya nyuma kesi mu kwan atemponga asese esese aban nsiesie no na Kofi Kuranten si na asem hia pa osi esese yesakra mra yedibu oman no bi ode nhihye pa begu fam ne Ghana beye dededede mu a muwo abefo mfiri mumo okoje aman Kofi Kuranten din se obetu sika wia ne katasehye kurakura okoje aman Kofi Kuranten sere nkwa ne akwanhusan me Ghana manyira.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
Hello, Wabusiafo. Good evening. Net Ariahoda Kese Yade Yenya Christiana Chu Akoda Ding nyameng fanekra insi na nenso Kofi Kranting yang ebusuafo na ye chichi Ghana fo na wo wiase mu na ye baya ye beka asem kakra asem ye beka no ye asem a ye de nkran hye asem ye pese Ghana fo na tie ni one of the things that the BA ye can young primary main ubuni beka say central line to young policy na no ejina agriculture so young pet nearby ekuafo ba be die wo Ghana papa passing baby nti ye pese ye ka young kua no ho asem kakra na nkrofo hu say young kua no ye ba be ye no eye sononko kra sen nia ba bia young kua ye ba be ye no eye sononko eye wonwa na government aba in the last 66 years mohwe sena yedi furusane wo IMF ye wo ho 17th timer because say edikanfo young panyimfo no enhwe hu say agriculture well agriculture ye adibia eye progressive ema nipa abrabo ko akonkan creative we go into agriculture ade creative we go into mining nom and galamsey nom ne sa corona bafo na destructive so I say agriculture is renewable and so mining is renewable definitive well oko into mining inti ye pese ye adwene say Ghana betum pon na ebenya sika as say ye hwe yenkua na say in the last between 2017 and 2020 no can you believe it say Ghana has spent less than about 1% of young GDP young income now no you spend less than 1% to agriculture real Inti bisa say for a government or by say one district one factory food for offending programs ahoro interventions ahoro na agriculture based no then na or 1% per of young income agriculture mana na chese ono ankasa no on tiasia na oni gidi wo na anu ya na eritie honorable Free Akuto or Kanensem say oba ono as an agriculture minister no ba besisa Ghana wonwa say onipa utumi kasegu president asum na wo nimdie wo se wo nimdie na wo adwene for agriculture ho when to me in 6 years amabedi atwamu yi sika amasei na na yewo agriculture yewo our friend IMF Free Akuto entumi anka nkyerɛ president na president who say say anka more of sika Ghana nya no what they more than 1% to what they agriculture between 2020 and 2017 and 2020 2021 sika what they share agriculture menu 5% reho enso sanka ye see ni pi ni de young de ya kese ye the $10 billion in the be agriculture mu every year for the next 10 years inti 12% of GDP well young budget na ye the 12% in the be agriculture and I said $10 billion whichever is higher but at least $10 billion yes say agriculture because ye percent ye ma etumpon. Could you believe, say, 85% of Ghana food now were related somehow to agriculture? They say, for mu one year juma wa Ghana na what the income by Ghana. What sending away into agriculture. Indeed, then the government to me decided so the 1% per sikana den or the yana. And until agriculture because to me and say as I say they sika she agriculture mu na output from agriculture no ye de feed young agro-based industries na ye add value na exportable. Nigeria in the West African region, no, Nigeria 215 million. Inti se anka ya package ye nneema ye Nigeria fo ye mupa a ye di wo Ghana no Nigeria fo befa ko da bia. So say China fo wo befa ye mukọ no one wo de one perfume rice na braying say ene hu amti ene ye ade a ɛsɛ anka Ministry of Agriculture tumi de ne nan si wo se ompene na saa de no ni hɔ ye wo obɛyɛ ka sɛ kofi free market nti obi atumi ye no pɛ free market de nso ɛsɛ sɛ ye di nyansa ye di nya edge so okay so man bi wo edge enye sɛ free market obi atumi beton di gua sɛ no pɛ bi anti no wogya market ne da hɔ na obi ayɛ no pɛ ɛsɛyɔ ɛbɔ man ɛna abɔ yɛn yi a yɛnam IMF no so nti yɛyɛ free nso ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛ free saa ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛ free with strict compliance to nneɛma bi a agriculture Ministry of Agriculture ahyehyɛ atoɔ nso wɔn ayɛ ana president no ɔpɛ so wodi odabi ɔpɛ so wobɛdi wɔ friend den flag bearer nyɛ president wodi flag bearer ni wie a na afei wɔn akɔhwɛ president ho asɛm aka nti hu sɛ presidency mekyɛ sɛ saa group of MPP fu ni na ɛna de bia meka sɛ wɔyɛ the rape gang wɔn a wɔ rape wɔn a wɔnka rape no ho na wɔka wɔn a wɔyɛ gang a wɔka rape gang no ho a wɔn de wɔkɔkɔhwɛ rape ni bi no emu mo ankasa wɔn na ayɛ atorofo a wɔnim no wɔka so nti sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛma Ghana fu na hu sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛde sika ankasa hye agriculture mu na ɛno na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛka ho asɛm ɔman bia ni wiase a atumi agyina ne nan so without food production because so obi foforo wɔ power over food security a ɔno no control wo life waho aduan bankye ne aburo kura yɛkra nti ɛbɛyɛ den na ɔma yɛn bankye ne aburo no on control yɛn life ana Saudi Arabia Emirates one na say no we say Russia Ukraine na buy ntina young agriculture aye haphazard mu asesa den na Russia Ukraine na buy no mpanyufo atumi atena se afa adwene wo ho anka Russia Ukraine buy na anka we say de bia no beti wo news mu no na NDC ne MPP fo what parliament a what adwene se na Ghana benya an abundance of food ne betumi attain food security enye no work on no ba be di next president na ha won so eyi no for on leaders nea oba be di de bia NDC MPP fo beba paper ma say na one member bi of one party member bi na ore yese no wo be ko ba bia akoma talka e talk about say no wo be gain share na what the benya position to rule leadership won tiase Inti after 66 years of a failure, dismal performance of sa wanga backward now wouldn't fail. Because as I said, there should be a successful continuum. Actually say, ye na one, ye do two, ye do three, ye do four. Wait to yankasa for Ghana for me. School for ne car, ya boy, ye do school for a school. No one de ne interventions are horrible. Wokwa abrochiri wotua wonka no wokwa abrochiri den ne won atumi abeye wo Ghana impempro na efu a je se wodi bi pai de brush chukele ule ni ade won kranyi den wodi impempro ye among with him say tensile strength of pempro ye stronger than steel tensile strength of steel no of impempro no stronger than steel nti adan na yentumi bond impempro ni amfanye niama bebre still to me ye ti adansi ni ade ye wood na nsank woja ye timber now ye dem pempro because 7 years na pempro enyim Ministry of Agriculture den no watumi aye nti saa niama na ye ba beka one of the young big projects ye ba be enye cash crop well ye ba be expand cash crops no bibia ye di who cares about cash crop? And let me tell you, I make say who cares about cash crop? Who defines a cash crop for a nation? Yang ni adi yen ho. So Brony knows say cocoa a cash crop for us. Well, yeah, good. Yeah, befa cocoa no. Let's say abrochiri cocoa yeah a problem. We're friending cocoa, you hear cocoa. You hear we're friending you hear meko, you hear intos, you hear jene, you hear cabbage, you hear cucumber, you hear bibia wagana ayi alasa aluguntugun. Sanya many na no to me a young cash crops. Yet to me package the babruchi no bruniton. Yet tongue mo bruni ni foreign exchange reserve. Other than and represent cash crop. Yet tongue say cash was a cash crop. Yet tongue ni cash a cash crop. Other necessary one define for us to say cocoa pen a cash crop for Ghana. Bibia ye bet me a tongue no. Aye staple no. Ye bet me a cash crop. Abruchi bayre in Kenny na yellow no. What on $4.99 a pound. When you say bayre yen Kenny no so eche singpuna just say a shelf life of bayre yellow yam no a longer sing puna saintem. Inti yet me the yellow yam no so unse Spanish funi na the yellow yam wa bruchiri. So inti Spanish for no what also times at least 10 in Ghana for. Well, maybe I be before be a Spanish for her. Inti ye crab by them cry yellow yam nkwa be chrome ha. A cash crop of cocoa because by year it take how long and sun and you. A so renewable say you to me the by them kwa ba here. America, Russia, Ukraine as some Russia, Ukraine. Now we are called Russia, Ukraine at least the last 3-4 years, right? Couple of years ago, 2 years, 3 years. Inti you blame BBR on COVID and Russia, Ukraine. Then na NDC and MPP phone tenase wo parliament. Parliament no, and your baby woko dwene magano. Woko ya argument na no benya power china. And only parliament no sa patana wa bo wa wo friend parliament no. Sa no woko ye wo ho. Wonko ye BBR to help the Ghana citizen. Say Ghana citizen bet me ne life bet me akonenim. Na nenra o se nenansa KJT asho. Ada den na musi KJT marketplace. Wanya sprinkler systems and so wanya COO certificate of occupancy. Hina no approve certificate of occupancy for KJT. Baby a public place. What best set up egresses no many a day na just oja to hono ma what fire extinguishers able down who 50 meters be a fire extinguisher ball what high pressure sprinkler systems. Hina no o inspect. Yeah, kase sanko fui wo ye just say NDC and MPP. What one a dear bro. So when him said why bibia o. One babrochire be disika so won sua he. Den na musi baby to say KJT. We have a history say ja to me to talk to public places. Ja to public places are into the millions of dollars are what they send what is save what is see what friending KJT and say nina no oye over kra na one and saying insure and kan. So into a year say young leaders no when you're ready for what's a prime time, when you're ready for prime time, we need mental capacity no for the new world order. You won't say no one life no one adwene say one life etwam. As I say, you did a new grade of leaders be ba one adwene it just say a concan. What I say? Russia, Ukraine by we say one how near crowd wheat tiffy. First of all, wheat are crowd you honey na hybridized. And you wheat are eboying meboa. Wheat are one would new ho. What do you know what the mana Africa for say any year before your doors will we are Cynthia say we young baby. Hybridized wheat no the brain. Besides the Ministry of Health nimsana. Other na young old fashioned wheat. I won't hybridize yeah yɛbɛhwɛ ne yie na for yɛn consumption na excess no yɛ export adan ne yɛnyɛ saa bisa Ministry of Agriculture papa no so pɛ sɛ obɛdi president and bisa sɛ adan nti after Russia Ukraine buy a who say yɛn wheat supplies are dwindle no one antena se NDC and NPP antena se anka say listen say na say yɛdua wheat ma yɛn ho yɛte hɔ de bia ne yɛnim sɛ yɛbɛyɛ excuses about say Russia Ukraine nti yɛn food supplies are hindered na sɛ wɔbɛfa adwene sɛ nti sɛ na sɛ yɛyɛ ne de yɛte hɔ ama desert Arab Russia your friend Saudi Arabia for United Arab Emirates for one dua wheat in abundance and when I say harvest adwene yɛ adwuma yɛn nkurɔfo de wɔyɛ argument here na bɛyɛ the next speaker of parliament na bɛyɛ the next president and here na bɛyɛ the next friend flag bearer no cry more attractive crossing president CC what I say nti ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ kɔ so say for 85 just say it's sad the number of people are involved in agriculture in Ghana. Now, we say Ghana abang wuka obise kufi abrofo no control Ghana agriculture ni ade major enye no kware obi obeka sa achiru bia enye no kware wahu abrofo no obroni take advantage of obibini a onim nyansa ade baako a obroni suro ni obibini a onim nyansa oma wakwan mu oba wakwan mu Kwame Nkrumah even 66 years ago kura no mpo no di won kan obiti won so kum na wopese wo kum no keke na wo bekum obibini na enye wunya ne easy saa say the new world order sma hu na ekoso geopolitics na ya ma meka geopolitics nti power resesa wo wi ase say baby a power one resesa then na yen so ye de ba table na ma yen ye as a country na ye relevant na ye to me sustain yen sovereignty say ye Ghana na wo kwa apon so no ko din komo a yen so ye to me kasa bi then na ye de ba then na ye ton what you say cocoa a ye de kwa amano no yen add value yen nimfa so as I say you to me add value times 10 times 15 see you procure on average $3 billion of cocoa every year near add value times 10 cocoa 3 billion times 10 no 3 times 10 and you're 30 what you say 3 times 10 year 30 into $30 billion necessary abrofo no beto fie ho na yenya se sika no buya afutum 30 billion ye de ma won 3 billion no de bia ye de ka because 3 billion no what be ma yen abrochi kura na ye di mu fan wi ansa na sika na bedu Ghana bags kura we di cocoa no gumu no kura no wo ye fi amano ne no de abrayen enso ye wo bamboo wo Ghana ye wo kube huno a ye tumi ye what you say ye to me ye biodegradable bags ye to me the cocoa gum wo Ghana here na say jute bags penny be to me the cocoa gum interventions aba medical and technological innovations aba fi 19 kojoho here na say jute bags pe what biodegradable bags wo be to me aye odi agum enso ye da so to jute bags fi say Bangladesh o say India say hiu aden impanyimfo no ntena ho nwene say abede ne atumi akate taxes so there be na mom yemfa 322 people mfa won play mu nkoda hotel nkese yereko o friend climate control conference yanse bie nim ye kamanfo ntiase yanse bie nim so nti ja necessary ye ja won kwan adubire necessary ye ja won kwan abusuafo bere kakra akan a na yepese ye kan na yepese ye kire ne say Ghana bibia wo wiase a ebi obi betumi akase enu nti na Ghana say baby abefa bia oh Russia Ukraine oh na friend and COVID ne buy any COVID ne buy ne kum nipa 100,000 wo Ghana kra nka ene yenim na wode beka nka for the next 100 years wo beka say COVID I decimate Ghana. Just a Ghana to me review. So COVID by obi anim si COVID beba granted aba yesua bibi woman na mpanyimfo yi NDC ne MPP fo mamon kase NDC fo ni aban mu nti yen kasa nkyere won there be wo parliament there is a majority no there is a minority won na no ye adwene bom esese wodwene boa Ghana so nti wo ka de hye MPP esese wo ka de hye NDC so yes, I one existence in parliament, be null and void. One who need for subia. Until then, na moka wo parliament to hold na mother poor Ghana for. And this in the MPP. Then na moka. Russia, Ukraine, by then what has been the lessons? Yes, young then yes, young Russia, Ukraine. Yet the atmia to an among be a beboying in the future. There be no person be the president who has some topic. No ya making say no ya make me in sanquia what nyansa sibia any what my American parliament. Side the concert in Kwan ye. Me boy am kan kire me. Then the what has been the lessons at Yeshia or Russia Ukraine? Esesan ka te say ya dua wheat ya harvest. And one is so osuto not topsoil the most nutrient dense no insuno hohoro na edikogu kwamu na edikogu nsum na galamse nsu ne fra na wuntumi mfanye hwe na yete ho na yakase ene yese yekobobosia. It blows my mind. Na muse mu pese mo san be dibio mo sa members of a failure gang of NDC and MPP free mo san pese mo be di president bio empareyeng Ghana fo empareyeng because mo ye tiwifo papa etiwifo wakase wo ye tiwi a mo tiwi de me kire say be mad for the last 30 years what I say mo ye tiwifo papa NDC and MPP fo so with the abundance of resources the mineralized soil ayewo sunlight insu to mbinum here nsu nkrofo desalinate salt water no wode ye gardens ni ade yende rainwater na in the most purest form na etogu say niama kumamua say nsase yentumi containerizing nsu mfanye reservoirs nye mfa sprinkler systems insi so mfa power yan lines aden den bone ni aye akuafo menom ba bedi nkomo if you say oman bia ni ho no ma etumpon only food security ono anhwe na aduan so yete hanom ne aye dede san parliamentarians nso munim se aduan aye kra ba oman mu obroni pese okum yen a enuan a ba oman mu a yen yenue bibia wo pese odi gum man bia obetum de agum matena se adwene sa de ne ho ana mbaka se o aduan ba ye inspect how about say aduan yen yedua yen ade madwene ho da say aduan ya ade a ne boye den wa bruchiri sing bia aduan sanka yetumi build Ghana as an agricultural hub of the world anka ubia tone aduan ne vegetables fi yen ho organic vegetables guasi mu na hub no Ghana open the best fruits vegetables Ghana na woba anka yenso yenye bibi mfa ntu yen ho kakra say Ghana ne yetumi ayeni there be no person obey flag bearer no person obey president no person could say na MDC fo ya MPP fo ya NDC fo na eno na ye den eno ne ye ma mo buy say mo meye there be mo Ghana na Ghana ntumpon young policy de sene aka no em say sene aka no ye the $10 billion near the Baba share agriculture every year for the next 10 years ye per se agriculture tumpon ye per se young farmers ekuafo mu be di wo Ghana mu be ye dwai wo Ghana ye be hye mo se mu be ye dwai ekuafo as say mu baso na Ghana fo who say yes we ekuani a oh we are sexy me na me catch them ye be makua ye sexy bio well Inti 4x4 na NDC 4 na MPP for what them chrome KK car ye be jenny na mekuafo what the monton boas ye be jenny na mekuafo monkai missy ye be jam mekuafo petrol mum de say one out of the name a free ni de ye be jama well inti mo de muntie se na ye ba be yen queer ye kese queer ye kese agriculture emrante ne maba monam chrome yakase queer na enye kan aso ne nkrante a wode ato kon ho a wode nam wura mu da bi drone controlled mechanized farming yakase drone controlled mechanized farming so drone controlled mechanized farming ye ba benya of course drone controlled mechanized sprinkler systems drips irrigation systems ye ba benya ye ba be reservoirs inti yenye dam to say na major no buy a wo be kan no krachi penyin digital phone be kan enye no bi ne ba be yen no be bia wo bedua yi bia no ne ba be no say no 85% of queer ewo Ghana no less than 85% of farmers no one size land mass or what they queer no less than 2 acres. Just think about it. 85% of farmers no baby farmer what they are no size near 2 acres. Into your baby and say about cooperatives. Cooperatives and say your baby can't farmers na boom. Into your call Eastern region. Now well, emphasize the reckon some more. 1,000 farmers were Eastern region. So rather say 1,000 farmers, no near Ben say, ye do hana be a for tomatoes fu na ni akamwa boom. Yes, tomatoes a ye ahe. So me 1 acre, me 2 acres, ye 3 acres. Okay. Ya kamu na boom into 1,000 acres, 1,000 farmers no. Obia 1.5 acre biya no. Ye be upgrade him maybe yama 20 acres. Into 20 acres, 20 acres, 20 acres, 20 acres, and 1,000 times 1,000, now 20,000 acres. So 20,000 acres, and now government and Ankasa de Nadia account. Into Obia 1 acre biano, yeah, and times 10, and now times 20 near the amount. Now, yeah, fa assassino because farmers no will need mechanical power tools are what they and full farming no ding no so into government no procure machinery no aba no akamo 1,000 farmers in na boom say okay mo na mo yentos mo na mo yejene mo na mo do bayire mo na mo do brode into baby e be kon ye ka farmers ni boma na ya till land no just say ya do land no so elevations ni na ya na level well ya tele ya yimu ya bonne ni amegumu ni adina ya land na fine ya the machines apa just say mechanized farming drone controlled inti ya ni ya chef farms na mam na government de so ka ho na ya mo ai hwe farms no so what you say inti say bia cocoa ni edua instead of say bia kan no na mu na mo se hwiwe so mo wo ebia 5,000 ebia se hwiwe so fu na wo and say 20,000 acres of cocoa government ne ba sa 20,000 acres no yere do no be 200,000 acres well na ya che ama farmers no so obekas na enye free muntie ye chema farmers na government ne ba be boam no ma yesu aduan adwuma now ye be fa seedling no ene ye nursery ni akofa cocoa nuaba na wan aduan ye de adua bibia wo line ye the machines aba wo do mu send wo be hwe cocoa no na yare bi nye cocoa no ne mu fertilizer ne mu sena yi nsu ebegu so ne adi na cocoa no yare ye na yare to pipe wase ebe water what you say just say systems here ba be yen inti mo hwe so na biri no dua matew what you say na motewa machines wo hono ma ba be hwe cocoa no say a meat we fancy quality standards na what the cocoa no we are in the government ne ba betel etel ma mu wi a ye de akọ processing center ekọ process na aba no eyi na ahata dehydrate aba no so na ehunhunu no nso ye de eno nso wode ye samina wode ye niam bebree eno nso e de akogu ayam na de akogu baabi ya baage no na aba no nso ya dehydrate na awo na efefefe na apake agu bags mu na ye de akọ center wode be ye nnuan a esese wode ye no chocolate no mo ne cocoa no mo ne ho kro ne ba samina ne yi makeup no mo ne niam bebree na cocoa nuru what you say wode be ye de akọ processing center na added value na chocolate no ya ye the big milk afrem ebi wa ye de sikre ye wo honey ne wo friend den honey farms nti bi wo no ma upena na cocoa anabu ye dinga ye de honey afrem ama just ye be ye mu ahuru bebre wo kọ Brussels na wo kọ Abu Dhabi nom ne ade na hu se na cocoa wo ga se one wo bo cocoa ba wi ase nia wo de cocoa aye no hu Jese yamfa yen cocoa no nkoma won bio nka nchiro bia no wo me haw yen yen am de ye de fi asem yen cocoa no yen a ye ba be yen ade ne ade value a uba kotuka we hu kra hia visa ubedu kotuka ye de ye be duty free no kese ubedu a wudi ugwa wi a atena play mu na akọ makrum wo de ma bra ko airport ho ye be ye ho cocoa mo nim na ereba ye be ye to say na ko Dubai a wan ye won yen ye be taking it to a whole different level ye be ma airport na ye shopping center wo ba utu be di tonia magana gold ni ade gold crowd to me the ATM machine airport utu me de wo credit card shim American Express utu me to be $10,000 worth of gold na ba na yi ato say dream no afa gold wo hwe say yes gold papa nini na wo de atena play mu na so ande ko wo hia visa ye be ye special ayi a wo de bagana be digwa Ghana be do so nti cocoa no ning ene unse cocoa no so would be frankate would be afra cashews would be afra algun to green cry to me dehydrate algun to green near the cocoa na fa near creating yama bi obroni hu da was algun to green eye ma cancer nti yetumi ye said obi a wo cancer bia no na wenum ye oden na say ye algun to green near the cocoa afa ho bi ni ade ne just a sunny man ye ba be ye nti ebe ma value of cocoa na kosro ebe bro times 10 kra so ni aton ama won no aba ye shopping wo yan airport wo ba no atena play mu no wo san ko hu hia visa sunny ye ba be ye nin so na innuan ni ade a ye be ye no ye ba be lay freight trains no wa wo do ba yire wo do akutu cash crop staple food then now do wo do wa yen nearby be logistics no because we Ukraine and say eno no how adwene say wo kwakotu ba yire hina na ba beto yen nearby be fa wo niama no ye fa o say covid quarantine wa fu ni wo 10 acres ni why your ba yire good we meet minimum acceptable requirement of 10 acres no we meet ye be fa ba yire na ye de processing center e hu hia kra say wo de wo beba wo de wutifie no kwaridi ni yediri ye adwuma so ye de baye no kodu processing center hɔ a ne ya check emiti say quality wudua na kama wonfa nkani ne by the boni bia mfrafra mu ya ne ye way ne ye de akɔhye storage nitrogen controlled storage facilities say na nsɛi na ɛhɔ no na ya distribution no eyiko Accra eyiko north de mo ɛhɔ na mo di baye nti mo de ye mfa baye ne bi ti ye fa north na ye de ba south ne ade Kumasi nom ne Nkran nom ne Cape Coast nom ne ade ne ya distribution network ne de see rail no ye freight sa rail no ye bullet train na remfe no so just for agriculture distribution na baby say ekono every region bia be one storage facility inti inuan no move cross country say now baby akutu nin na wo storage facility wo na kutu akọ baby abayere ni no wo storage facility no for de mo de mutu ya mutumi nua mo adidi wo because mo bayere no ho ne fi nti baby a wo ye bribia no se fish na wo we wo empoano wo central region wo yi a na wo cold stores nso wo no fa wo de fish ko ni ade na Burkina food to me be fa bi ni ade from sani ba be yen obia wo be fa we aduan as a farmer no wo de ko storage facility a wo card a credit card middleman be nim muntie akuafo middleman be ye be yi middleman fu ni na no government fu politicians na wa dan won ho ene asofo no bi no wa dan won ho middleman ye be yi won na afi ho won kodo no won awanya won de no middleman nti wo wado won we aduan na wado na ye be ba be fa akọ storage facility ye konu ye we a na de credit eye sika atwo card so farmer bia be wo red card no would hospital would banko baby a obedu a obe you red card no obi abebo birim na che say farmer buy say obi akun akure say wo sore no ma farmer tena so me say he farmers mu be ye dwai wo Ghana me ye be force mo no ma ye dwai wo Ghana because mu be baso mu be diye wo Ghana me na me ka kire mu he because munim mu diye na Ghana diye inti ni e ba be yen inti mo me sectors na mo ma me kan asem kire mu ye be wo in farming no aside from say ye wo cash crops, ye wo staple crops, ye be wo fisheries, ye be wo fisheries wo any livestock. To say prekunum ni nwanum ni mponchi ni nkukonum ni ade, it's a whole sector. Every region be so sector see of crops, of offending livestock and fisheries, every region be about 1 a day. So say wunni fish farm see ye be no every region be baby enye say wo be fish farm no ye be say ye wo nearest a year na ya storage facility wo ho na ya be store into every region be about storage facility of a multiplicity of foods niama sena no shortage bi ama ehun hia se obefa cat na ma bankran obedigwa na osan de akokrom debi wo everyone say wo call wo depot wo every region bi abawo ni home ni food depot no kwa enkokọ livestock wo ho fish ne shrimp ne ade wo ho ana say wo kwa ubenya nnuan ahoro vegetables no food every region bi ni food depot wo na excess no ye de agu freight mu na bi kotakrade na mostly na takrade na beko na ho na ye be ship nnuan na fi na near enso as say ye add value no near add value near package near cotton wa bruchi near nya foreign exchange reserves na yen 575 billion cedis of debt no ye de atua na akofo president bi obi opeso ye candidate bi aba oba na mbesi say me be yes let me tell you something mahama bai you mama ye bo aba so be ye niam bi na mom car wo de dokro yen no esododo mama ti na mekan wo be ye ade granted why ade na mom car wo de dokro yen no esododo nti eno no ho no na ye no wonya adwene say wo be ye niam na nka wo ye bibia according to senia ne bonatia anka mahama anka edi anka ye obi ani uni asem na mom frakadam a wo de ka misi mama wo de uniama projects a be ye wo Ghana ni na wo de yini na abra na yi cost of niama wo be ye no wo de ba na bibia atwa yi a me ama company ama mahama misi mi kofi kurante me company ama say cost of niama wo de buy no say it's found to be say a consistent me ama company ama na mom wo niama wo de buy na no bu ye dindodo wo overprice niama dodo wo bu Ghana fu boom well eno no na me say me nye happy with it is a we say we rebel na osan ba be niama bia na me doubtful kakra say na yes say Ghana ni bia ye doubtful of wo leadership no well wa bebu yan agum until say wo betua sa kan wo yerin consider Inti nea yɛreka kyerɛ Ghana for say farmers sectors are yɛreba be deal with every region biya benya fisheries, benya livestock, benya crops, cash crops no here say because cash crops no for the most part no you be add value or processing centers not ya export, but staple foods ne de every region biya benya ne de. What's interesting is say outside of that agriculture no eya na nkrofo nim say ye adon ade munim say forestry krampo can agriculture ho forestry na say preservation and maintenance of young sase young forest and young water bodies na won ahwie coffee ne ade aguma aye galamsey nti aye ani aye to say mekwan ne ade nkatebe mum na aye say well there's a sector in agriculture aye responsible for that aye forestry enforcement nti eno so wo ho nti mo a mo pese mo nye police and soldier for na mo call into enforcement of your forestry no adwuma wo homam agriculture no ye wo real estate wom ye wo real estate ne say won a ye into agriculture no ye a sector bi a ebe employ at least 4 to 5 million people so nti sa 4 to 5 million people plus na ebe employ na say when ya baby tina. Indeed, there should be a sector responsible for baby awobetna real estate. There should be a sector responsible for one sikasem finance and banking, ni one investment. And yet when we say a domestic debt exchange program, no what din krofu sika. Ade SSA bond, SSA low interest vehicle. I would share what investment portfolio mu anyway nyanunti na buy net about it na menka. Na American say me pese me confused with be an American say musika sem mo amoroko agriculture no musika sem no eye sector bi na behwe so amam baby amobeda mo hospital sem mo healthcare e wo sector bi e behwe no amam eno kwa na ye ne sector of people a ebe create employment ye wo freight eye fanuan train na fanuan koneba ye wo mu mechanical engineering. What I say? Yeah, we'll move pharmaceuticals because one year forestry, no, and one year cash crops and the staple crops, no. In really be what be in root to send way on mampongi, mampong ukwa way in ruho. Unti ye big research and development R&D ye hubs be all over the country. In Yaba ning hamama what do you know what be research now what be do sini one of the biggest problems here Ghana say in rupee Ghana no won do sini nti ube hu no bi akonom na ne yam niam na ahwie na wakowu minua bi
KK Ghana Fest, KK Ghana Beye Ye. New Ghana, new leader, arise. The youth of Ghana, arise. Let's fight for the future of our country, Ghana. From bad leadership, enough is enough. Ghana, obey you. Kofi Kwanti Nadaruma, Ghana, obey you. Emre Nedru, say Ghana, obey you. Mre Panadru, say Ghana.
Yo, inti, inti senior kano. You into all these sectors now be parts of agriculture. Youth now bano what per se be will get into different sectors. I want per se be walk into agriculture. Sena agriculture has been one agriculture one sem to nipa. So agriculture no was somehow a negative connotation. No, ube to me akko into sector be of their choice, I will be successful. In a few minutes, no, you be fear say ako offending you be fear say ako into questions. If there are questions, what will be per se will be sir what textile question never send a more within a sprinkler systems. Controlled by drone. Nti and one said bring dua system not tested atmospheric density of insu any soil no density of insu na sprinkler system naso because we be a conservation to the minutest detail no nti say bibia because this a science-based, data-driven. So san yere your man, but ni no ye say ye pese o man ediye ne ejina na pharmacy diye farmers baby diye se sika ba system num na pharmacy nye sika obia nye sika and the way we're gonna work is say busianfo 99% of your domestic market now absorbed by China and other nations. Adding tina say offending youth mmebunu ne nam Ghana wonye adwuma ye na adwuma e wo ho no obi foforo na absorb yen domestic market we are domestic debt exchange. It doesn't make any kind of sense. Inti near kind of say listen, young agriculture yereba no eno de yedre hye young agro-based industries mu eno no best starter ma nyuma bebre aba so nti ye ton ye nuan no na ye startinya sika foreign exchange reserves na ye di tua young 575 billion cedis na down na fe ye no friend say horizontal expansion with industry ti ye into different more sophisticated industries mu no na offer competency competency complexity and connectivity no to say na Germany where no ne share what you say not to say competency breeds competency we are the year we are the ye and unti na Germans no one economy in highly competent a complex like so highly complex say NSI highly competent competency is not also nti enu no hia no work connectivity in terms of transfer of information obi anim na ekoso wo Germany nti information no it's on tap wo fa information no wa hanom wo database a tambia no wo hia bibia it's on tap Ghana no wo Ministry of Information for the last couple of days my say marine information be one website so when him say odi no kware na nkrofo betwa da ball ntin one fan no kware meto one website so information is pertinent to Ghana citizens ye here ye to betumi make some sound decisions be about your future in terms of baby ye ko in agriculture ni na no one stand sa information no one tena so what you say emwa who information I was the right to information bill one pass who information means who the call na could be say we hear information about young presidents in the Third Republic and one Article 71 ex gratia payments. Whereas what the Bema one farm out right to information bill. what you say inti questions no so be what question wo on text question number wo form no so na o text ba na ne be ne say ye be answer ne question na no ye be ma abusuafo ni bi aka one question wo be ka question na chere na yeah or friending yeah answer question na ma inti from this point na day but near can say wo hwe nneɛma egu free so ya na adenti na Ghana wo hwɛ de bia na make say wuri to kwan or a drive on our front plains and I say or a drive from what the Kumasi to Bron Krampa wo hwɛ the quality of vegetation dan ye namada utumi de wonsa fa car no window mu set to koko unbelievable. Vegetation is so rich, it scares me. So what I say, in Mura cry no cry, just say Mura cry fe. Just say in Mura cry, sorry cry fu no cry no. What the greenness of it now, F crack. Over guys, open say you gang be we see now we Mura no keke. In Mura now is so fresh. Over guys say, just say, oh, it's just beautiful. Then yeah, there and when I say Mura no fu could be a fine nti bayire ni ntommo nom ne ade a yebedua nkontomre a yebeka cabbage nkontomre a yebe package na yede beko coffee and I make a see Jamaican mountain coffee $99 a pound wo Whole Foods yetumi dua bi what you say mountain coffee yetumi dua bi na yan no Ghana no say yan coffee so much. Well, nipa kakra bi na no coffee. Jare ne yenye coffee no as young staple crop. Ya no kesi cash crop as say ikuku pe. What dada yen? Abrofo no dada yen. Bibia ye betumi adua ne atonga ma on. Ye nua ne nton ma on ye fenye sika. Ne nko pache ubio. Just so simple. It's just the basis of common sense. So, aden ne wo niam a ye betumi aye atonga mu bruni. Na yenye ntongman na on de yesika na ye pre anya kakra na ye de akotone car ne phone ne computers ne nkro na ba sa ne mani na ye betumi aye bi well na yen mechanical labor intensive way of ye niamani na ye besesan akuafo yese mobile be diye so akuafo mu be diye ye be mamo red card na mo de digwa be bia red card no mom de mom kan chem region specific into wuntumi nye kua okuani wo western region na emfa wo card no emmatwi soroku wo central region there be wo card a wo no wo de mount wo specific region na wo de ye wafu na eho na wo de bedi na ntia ye na sa na say ye per populations no ye constrained say nipa ewo north na nya sika waton bayire no anya sika ndizeze obeto dan wo nkran da bi to dan no wo north na north mfo nso emia keto a won wo north no won fan ko school won fa nya nwuma won fa nya niama wo north so munim say yen ye ba pe de a ye bedun dana ye bane kaya ye the end of kaya ye there shouldn't be any reason why it will be back as so well, and the reason tia kaya ye crowd will say what young infrastructure or young markets yeah what say what the carts crab now why would you meet your cart me supermarket could digwa me cart to come to me ameguma match me cart me have fee me akot si me car ho me mini amegum me have Ghana infrastructure and support to cart can ehia say obi so niama no di huru gota no de nam aboso ne ade ezi ejai saden what you say nti se wokọ market wokọ malata no wanhwe ye wonan be potiri obubi wo form ho na dua bi wonam ese when wo hwe form se ana esa abrechi babi na huru si ha na just abo ehye form ho we can say a war zone menti ase ase sanka wo ye market kura ase one year stalls ne ade na emia woton ade obia a high ne cubicle na wo ne what safe place wusika utumi de ko ho wo market facility ho one year stores wo ho na mo clean bathrooms we use bathroom fair wo store na wuntua hwe and one say a benefit of the store every month be a wutua send amount na mo storage facility mo keep more excesses wo ho ne ade eno na che say ye ni abue na was sprinkler system obia wone light ne connection no legal connection bia wo pa na utua wo car wo connect wo central base mount and one say wo light no wo so 6 o'clock do na market no dusk na light na edum mo pay extensions no wo baby amomoton. I mean, how difficult is this? And once MPP ne MDC fokun na de be di power eno nko a obuantena se nwine se den ye betumi aye na Ghana ni betumi abrabo betumi akọ hwe say de bia na make say intergenerational transfer of wealth. Ghana fo abu abrochiri millions upon millions wo person ko bafie beboa NDC ne MPP wo kasa mo ano kati si na Mahama mra mo misa Mahama si obai wusta obeka so obe implement ropa no or implement ya na Akufo-Addo ubai obegina Africa House a okan so obeboa na ropa abaye thing of a reality no why until NDC ne MPP de wonyo mangbofo ense se obi ama won chance because munnim ne ye magana so monye ebedu time a mo pay election aba power nenne ye be say na ye be review constitution atro media atro nkoa na mu ba mu bedi nti yabram mo pe ba bi nkotena Mahama wo de menwa what you say menwa dem heya na me no ye di Chinese me dem heya na me no ye di Chinese nti wo de menwa nti mesrew sa atro na wudi ni jaidi na wonye ready say oba be bibia de aboa Ghana wo frame ya meka akire what you say wonni bibia de Ghana sisi wa wie wo de tena ba bi na hwese no wo bu oman na wo ma oman amadiye Ghana say Ghana be di yen ena adwene bia ekire so eye common sense kakra bi pe wo do wo man na wo common sense a Ghana ubetumi ama Ghana den na edin wo Ghana mi Onyankopon ama yin bibia den ye ni woni adwene pa na e wo say eye bibia ye so bibia nyu edin wo Ghana nti mo ama ba bi mo ntina ba bi ne nkire mo se no wo de sika yade na ye fe questions bi wo ha mo memra. My question is, when you become president of Ghana, are you going to investigate the past president and how he wasted offending are you going to Mpacho Moma okay, are you going to Obia Ghana revenue? Wasted a lot of Ghana's revenue. Of course, the next Attorney General of Ebana and Ejuma said, so investigate. So, Ubia we disca, Minye ni say, NDC ni be disca. Minye ni say, MPP ni be disca. Now, what we discan, only Attorney General and the war. What I say, made the American case will be a disca. Now, next Attorney General no Babaye investigation. But what disca they said, and in that, as what old farmer council. What do you say? Into next question. Why do you want to become president? Yeah, trick question. I want to become president because I want to be a flag bearer of my party. Meja, me mini party, me independent candidate. I want to be president because listen, me to kwang ako among ahoroso. Makuhu sena wo bu omang. Makuhu sena mebunu wo among I will wiasi die efe. Efe. What you say? Who could Dubai no catch you? Wonder 1 year juma where ya dishi. Na mo ya ho no na ese mo ye juma. Me hwa say kame kuma. Ye pese yan so ye die. Ye pe the basics of life to say ye benya nsu, ye benya kanea. Na nkrofo de be ye won nwuma. Ye benya aduampa di. Mo friend wu because of offending insu waterborne diseases no many ade. Debi ya pese ye ma ye nyuma pa na what build wealth. Well, now the continuum of generations na ye successful. Efe eya hohoahoa eno no na me fe eda me koma so say me pese Ghana ye krabehwe obi ba Ghana wa kase yes nipa bi a wo koma wo adwene wo wontim won wan kuro man mu no man aye oman a eye krabehwe eno ti na mpese me ye mpese me kire obi a say Ghana no enye as complicated as NDC and MPP fu make it seem. What the common sense near winning no wo obi di awaye no watu afi ni page mu na de abeka de ho. What you say ni peri di yawo emi a wo gu fam wo in hospitals ayaresabia wo da fam no wo mada won chen eye ni wu magana fo eye ni wu nipa nya adwuma nye inye wo nwura yewo wia yewo nsu na mum yentumi nwie aduan ye ka 575 yetumi sori ko IMF ho obi a yenim se onpe enyiye 17 times is onwa ye adwene ni ho edunti na mpese me ye president meja menka mo nkyerɛ wo sori ko IMF ho IMF no ene World Bank no wonpe wuye nti wo a wo kɔ no ho no ese se bodwene ho se na wo kɔ no ho mpo na nka waka to quote according to size krampo anka at least to some extent no anka excusable kakra wo 123 ministers wo 275 parliamentarians wo to SUV sema won for 4x4 VAT wash petrol free nya house boy nya media na wo se wo san kwa mefa na wuti aka kakra hong na dem enunti na pesa me ye president media ya pesa Ghana we want to put Ghana on the map enya on Africa map enya West Africa map na enya Africa map we want to put Ghana on the world map say yensu ye nipa ye adwene nipa wo yen omanmu me pesa me ye flag bearer media enya nunti na pesa me ye president media ya pesa ye magana gina ho den asem ni ya pesa Ghana gina ho ya bre mediocrity na adoso substandardness in thinking yembibia na adoso the jokers have to leave town what you say was we're going to chase the ballheads out of town ye rechase is a one a wunti so I say medi ye rechase one out of town comedy no end as I say end wa ba wo be kania mans won nim hweye wa mahama america chiro wo bai wo ne wo concept fo na mo bai mo be say niama no se wo resan ba na no san krofo na bio na ereba yenim se mo rem sam me ye hwe bio concept na baumia akufu adoko wo so wo ana alan ana ne obedi MPP bia mo ba concept na ye pese bio. Next question. I'm very impressed with your words. I wish tomorrow is an election day. My question is, how are you going to ban foreign frozen pan with the frozen chicken? How are you going to ban frozen chicken and how are you going to improve poultry farm in Ghana? To me, the chin of only this sector can develop the country. Thanks. Okay. On the pan, how why you want to be president? No, on the nkoko no dwene ho akoko a wan chew no dwene ho. Media, what be say question no? A friend and Chi Solomon. Okay. Netine say ade ya we hwe livestock. Ghana wonim say it's so sad. Ye dua bro and so yentumi nye yen feed. Ya decimate yen poultry industry no because feed the crowd ma farmers no one margins no ain't competitive for them to acquire feed. And then say sika wode to aduan man kokɔ no na bu yedin so much say when ya to aduan man kokɔ na akokɔ no waton na he nti wakra nkokɔ funu no fi abrechiri ba won no wode nuru na ma won nti wode ba cheap na wa beton ama Ghana fo edubire say Ghana fo ye hwe let me tell you something wonim say nenti a Ghana fo bebre no mofra no wanga adwene kura ntumi enye competitive on a high level no ye di carbohydrate kura too much wonim sa yen carbohydrate intake no dose kura too much inti esese ye fiase in ye di protein a eba yen nnuandi mu ne yen vegetables no ye about 85%. Na carbohydrate ne ye be 15% pe carbohydrate ne dose ye stress yen pancreas kura too much so entina high blood pressure and stroke ne heart attack no man niama diabetes adokoro yen Ghana no nti SSA ye ma ye even to sad deep decision ni kra ye ya eboa the health sector nti SSA ye to me government to me I don't know friend say supplementation government to me supplement livestock expenses livestock what supplement no wo tua poultry na den kra ne yentumi mfa bro yenua bro NDC MPP4 obi bebe kese enye sa ade na won kran kokko NDC time ade ntina na ye kran kokko ensese ye kra kokko fi aprochiri ensese ye kra kokko fi aprochiri ensese ye dua abro na ye di ye yenga ye feed what you say ye dua emebe no yetumi dua mebe wonim ze mebe mebe kra no brofodim den ni mo mebe brofodim emebe wetumi dua mebe bebre na wokum no the fra bro ni wheat ni ade no the serve enkokɔ na nkokɔ no ye tofo kama yenye chese ya na wotwene ho amot yakoto feed aburo no kra ye ni bi wo Gano meja a simple thing o say Dennis appear how are you going to work with Kantanka? Let me tell you something. Kantanka ye ba be commission Kantanka na every region bia no so person ya be will be person but Kantanka de it so person every region bia no ye ba be bue factories what be stove gas cooker air conditioners building materials no many ade say na every region bia no commerce be boom at the ton be kosoro nipa to ade nipa nya aduan pa di enye Kantanka kwa na betumi aye yan nuanom ya wo abrochiri pi wo hono ma wo engineers no many ade a won acquire skill sets wo betumi dia niam be ye beba won aba into the system yan ye ni kire won meja ye be set up diaspora secretariat no even crowd you don't even would to me set up a business a wo abrochiri wo Ghana wo be ba now business no wan bue bibia ma wo buy you hit the ground running me na me ka kire mo me wo New York me to me ko computer so in 12.5 minutes me to me bue business e register me do bank na no anya me information na adeda and answer will be for me 10 tax ID number what bush my information na no agu account am then pa na how in Ghana me call register general first day me call we say why you busy dodo second day me call we say one computer when your computer system say me who say Ghana na trick be ho no one person obo we say your computer no a crash it me call third day when dum light into one year juma me call fourth day Thursday we say they all strike into me call 1 week achi na ma. Can you imagine me say me set up business I mean yatro listen God be my me say na misro na fe misro me say wow into onipa bi afia brochiri abaso okura $100 million per so be set up now 4 days to do the transaction no kwa obey obeke se mukra no munyesi monti business ase no obi person ordinary sika ba be business mo be stress na nyansem bie nim into most diasporans are what about Ghana no what about want me set up here and I say no so no any systems for Ghana oh main connection how are you going to work with Kantanka my answer no into Kantanka no ye be commission no why ye niam bebre am Ghana fo na abrochi fo so awo technology ne skill sets in sciences ne ade a wobetumi set up ne ma no wan be ye no so aka ho then crown in America very, very important. Let's say the ordinary Ghanaian is paying so much in taxes. What can you do to help these people when you become president? Listen, taxes, let's say price is only an issue in the absence of value. Taxes shouldn't, and say how would be so which taxes. So when you ho akadia, and say how would be into na young year catch and say taxes in the ubetia. But na say nipa kakra bi na tua taxes nti ama one tax strain no aye more. Nti near and say liability of tax and yɛmfa say $10. They can say more $10, 10 cedis. Not 10 cedis no one spread no over more people Emma obia ni nya kakra. Na say 10 cedis no odi gu nipa kakra bi so pe Emma won ho kyere won. Nti the tax net say e wo ho no about 30%. Inti as I say you expand. Ansa na be expand no as I say yeah no friend say an integrated national ID and address system. That just say Ministry of Interior as I say or procure identification process and your Ghana card. As I say yeah one ID system a span of young birth certificate and then the authentication and then the standard authentication system. What did to me identify or say wufi or mangbisho birth certificate and your Ghana card? So inti what obianya nessa authentication as wufi Ghana na no what the egu no friend say a national data repository system. So NDRS what di gu eno so a no na Ministry of Interior be procure integrated national ID and address system no inti say no what friend electoral commissioner person obe yibi obi a we 18 onya sa repository no ode ye na election no wire consignment to Ministry of Interior na one download and HTML code what one download sa block of nipa no the egu what friend into electoral commission for database so now one wafa no what the I one registration and no person we bia so simple I didn't think I did biara yakosa line o se wo kofa ma me bra kofo bi onimu na mo meye o say what will you do about Ghanaian database Ghana's database what will you do about Ghana's database not Ghana ni your database here na catch you see there near NI National Identification Authority National Identification Authority they know yeah better expand because obviously it's not Ghana fu na ni so inti yeah better expand and one you be create a national data repository system but any a duplication of an expansion any you be authenticating not you make sure say duplications be any what you say na yeah base no and yet a interior ne be create e be keep sa database no nti no otuaba wo show mete on cash otuaba TV that I say nti sanya ben with data listen when you are science-based data driven that process is so simple it blows your mind say then tina NDC and MPP instrument na same unit make me at say with NDC and MPP in one day I solve Ghana problems now. I'm not Obia yeda inti enye Kofi Kranten no yes smart too. Ni obia ye no yenso yerefa na ye de bia ka ho na ye yende. What I say? Enye Kofi Kranten no yes smart. It's so simple. Oh see Dennis Appear, what plans do you have for our road networking? Building architect and transport. Listen, you're about 78,000 kilometers of roads in Ghana. I think tina yintuminye akwadro mekoya mekobisa wonu wakache mo se na Kofi upa ye ni ye bere no bi nso abenye biaye. Just say what sheda na wodi Ghana fo abro send 1 year, send a 10 beyond what the contract in the movie. Can you imagine? Ghana. So, inti near Ben said, ye be ye a kwang ni ye. Now, in terms of bibitisa kwano, yeah, so simple. Munti, ye were models of certain way a kwang. Inti kwang biano, ye were ingredients what ye. So we a kwang, we a kwanga. As I said, for every kilometer of road, we use asphalt, say, we use concrete, say, we use abo, say, we use say, as near say. Yeah, well, ingredients, no. Inti, so we a contractor. Now, we win workers acquire will work through the government. All contractors will work through the government. Contractor be any one of my fin acquire procurement, what could you see can what the contract be amount? Yeah, sir. Obiano, no ben said government no be one assigned approved contractors. One be school, one chile mo send where ya kwang, one signed document, one we bonded, certified, say akwan no moti asese na mo be ni. Mo ye kwan no what the mouse require 500 kilometers of road. What the mouse require sika what the mouse if akwaye no. Now there'll be a maximum not be it be 100 kilometers, right? What amount per contractor? And the other mouse require. No, why me to say? Yenim abua will be used, coal will be used, asphalt will be used, cement will be used. Da. You calculating in a formula or how what they calculate here and yet sign and yet big deal. Science will have what they calculate into yenim. You calculating in a mawa. Abuni idea will be here. Ni akachu see. Ko contractor A ho koto wabo contractor B ho ubedu ho no government na wire sika command electronically and only be you use what friend say DLT distributed ledger technology monte that meaning say monte that more monte that a algorithmic way of registering transactions and no yeah obi antumi nwie sika na sika dibiare mem inti ne be ne say sa algorithmic way of doing registering transactions na distributed ledger technology and no near de be register say woko contractor A ho ukoje abo 20 tons ako contractor B ho akoje nua 50 tons ako obekono what is any na ma wi a na de akoye kwan no we wi ya send an inspector okwa or the measuring rod o tutokru be say 1 inch diameter utua kwashefam na or the rod na shim no measure nua ne niama or the year na hu say bibia ye pepepe a we register obefi ho na obekon computer na be decide baby ese so otu obon no measure no enye nipa nti untumi nkotua ne kase ye computer no e right te lotto number na bo number bi na ma grade na ma location longitude latitude say koha Accra North Road no udu 6 miles before Nkoko Tobacco ho 1 mile before Suhum no Tobacco ho on the west side 3.2 meters to the left of junction A masa fekwa ukotu no aye uwie a wokwa obi ba inspector say grade na what the mouse kotu no kotu ho a wo inspector no koye no anya wa adwuma yi a wo be yi wadi simple kon bi anim wokotu a wa measure na what the adena ba say what meet you spec niames wo ka fire what did the right ingredients na the kwan ansa na when you credit to your account to say why you niam ni ye na obinya when you usika it's as simple as that into want to me more bia well yes ade adwuma na wa ye ni na wontu aka one time sika ni na amount na akwa aka say me ma me yi yes say me to adaka fm man nti me ko to adaka say ma ye me ma me yi awie ministers no so we say me ma 5% wa ha mo yi 10% me twitwa sa aka na awie ansana makoye kwan no obua otia wo me say by one would the one city was so be dem me say wuri nisika me I promise you say wuri nisika wa Ghana sika ya bonsam wuri nkase wo be di Ghana sika because bre a wo be bre so wo ko di Ghana sika Ghana sika ya nwene say bonwoma wuri ni Ghana sika me I promise you obi a wo say Kofi Kranti ye ba maybe sika. Enya Mahama abangu. Na enya Kufuado abang. Na wo disca left and right. There be obi aka kese Kofi, wo kese Mahama disca Kufuado num disca prove it. Mini proof. Na sika no way. Sika no way. Wo hwe Ghana se na fia ye Ghana na wontumi nsi hwe ye na sika no he na afa. Safa baby. Mahama we was say 122 billion from 9 billion to 122, an increase of 1,255%. Then ne how mo? Akufo-Addo super obefa 122 billion. They call 575 billion. Say an increase of 371%. Oh my gosh. Jobi Bao say, oh, Akufo-Addo one way. Listen, Mahama is statistically a worse president in terms of CKD than Akufo-Addo. Go and do the math. Utumi unim homa na wati asia na wa banana me abekasa unim homa nya argument. Mitsi Mahama is statistically a worse president when it comes to debt than Akufo-Addo. Now Akufo-Addo emfeyin mubidie ho ukra de wo de yi ufi match the down. Akronfo me if you're elected into power, how are you going to regulate companies to pay workers? Come on, man. This is simple. Listen, Major, it's a new Ghana. It's a new Ghana concept, no. Yejai. We are employer. Ubia beye juma mawa. As I say, uchianeka. Labor laws wo ho as I say udiso. So we are employer. Now when ni labor laws so fine na ube chia. Say ubi employee be reporto. Say ne benefit be 1 farm man. Ne sika be 1 farm man ne ye investigating you say wo violate employee na masa. Fine na ube chia no. Bibia ye retroactive. Inti kebia wo de na ube chia. What say chia na interest egu so. Na wo chia fine. So inti worenye saade no. So how can we stop the foreigners from extracting all our natural resources with we benefiting from it? Okay. How can we stop foreigners from benefiting? Foreigner no wa makrum ha then utumi be to bibi. So utumi ba krum ha. See the big question is first of all no then a foreigner na be krum ha. Yen ni ama no kwan so makrum ha. Meboa. Yen ni ama no kwan so makrum ha. Nti so wa ma foreigner no kwan. Now kase visa on arrival. Oni pa kono ba no bedu airport. Ese woman visa. Who's a visa on arrival? And who he has call respective embassy akudi visa now be apply online for a visa. Ube do airport kutuka na uje visa. Nti ni pa kono bedu dia at den ye or your kron for credit man visa. Because who knows a visa on arrival, right? Few exceptions near be visa on arrival. What about Ghana? Send who details near her background. So you're a foreigner. Near her background. And son about Ghana. Yeah, you've visa on arrival now. There be kona kokan enti awoba. Na ya investigate too. And son waba be do Ghana. Ube do Ghana now. U passport ube ja wo friend airport. Near my ID card I would be nam crew ma would be all transactions. What require be your passport. Our idea we pin. We just say go ni edi. We are foreigner be then ube too good. Na near ma o masa. One day, wo sign waiver or airport. What you say? Waiver na the be my ministers ne one I be appoint one. Wo be sign be airport say what be you are not going to be in violation of Ghana laws. Say wo be ba wo for wo mo bo of from kramfa. Wo de hwe obo no na na ne baby. Because unya for obo no pe wa fa Ghana wa ha obo no wa ha wa won so ho. Obukra da for manfa udi jana na ho meja wuntumi mefa pin in Ghana we a foreigner me se mo de mo hwe na ba bisi wo pa ko fe wo hu niam na wo sa kodem aka ho asa mo hey listen say enye president enye sa NDC ni MPP government na ye corrupt no pe say foreigners na bonya po a anka won't me because won't me kwa bridge nkodi nkwa yase mo baby a obibini wo de wo ye den wo bebo wa kine baby na den abrofo ba yen krum no obedi nyanka masem no wo ye no wo pen wo ko media won't me ma yen krum me yesa o Ghana me say mo de mo hwe ne ba be me say wo be do airport wo be sign waiver no pa validity waiver no na hwe ne beto waiver no wo relinquish wo right na say we according to the other man 1 year and the two kra ne bebo wa betumi about you asempa na meka no emi ni egoru because what ban one be see Chinese for be see Ivory Coast one fa bus abesi wa friend Yamasukro no one rewre mu wo ho no man crofo de one fa no de one twa border no de one be hye then na wo ye wo over 1 million Chinese nationals wo Ghana adenti then na Chinese nationals be do Ghana wofa airport ye wo immigration what one on one she one tare starch one to so bomu lines one can hwe airport ho na Chinese phone ne foreigners afema no one be gu krum ha meja ye twa sadne so untumi ma visa wo point of entry and sana wa be do Ghana ya investigate near mal parameters of wo entry wo validity no a ene wa won sempa na ye behwe se mo betumi aba ha no ma be fa yen yen niama with the messy plan of Ghana, how is the address system going to work? Most buildings are more or less built haphazardly. With this, how easy would it be to create an address system? Listen, address system is so simple. Okay, I'll give you an example. Or question is a messy system in Ghana now. So how's it going to be for us to build an address system? Okay, this is what I want you to do. Go into your bathroom. More bathroom tiles wo. Most of our bathroom na to say megwaria okwa walls no. And the cement walls so hwi ni ho. If you kura na dua na akoshim no wegware. Okay. So bathroom tiles wo ha. Tile bia wo bathroom no. I represent a lot. What can I say lot? I just say a plot of land. Lot. Inti say old fair wo ba call bathroom now tiles a wall bathroom now see. Tiles a wall bathroom ni now represent Ghana map. Every tile beyond has a number. A1 A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, not B1, B2, B. Into every block tile piano has a number. Into sa number no bewo a unique address, a lot number. Into say what's a siswa and none what the generate address amount. How simple is that? How simple is that? So yes, so what's a senior pato say a dengu. Eno nti baby e nam no who say Ghana no ye demarcate Ghana ne de daw baby say kwan de bia no e wo map so de daw na bia gura na wo ho because a whole develop ye but won atwa kwan wo ho de daw nti kwan no bia no so a won atwa wo map so no e wudin Kofi Street, Kwame Street, Adwa Street, whatever street name that is nti say a street now wo plot 1 na ye number 1 Kwame Street, number 2 Kwame Street. Say kiosk ni si ho, say container ni si ho no. You have an address. I then difficult was adding. So, nti ebi wa won see down one more kwan ye. Enso no on paper no, on the map no, address wo ho. But it's not been assigned because development be a ma ho ye. So, nti eno na wa ye grade so. Nti se plot no changing hands now will be take ownership not of build structure or so that becomes the address ebeko sa structure so inti what the fan say bebia BBC Ghana say a lot be so a lot na what a unique identification so unique identification no transfers to an address mebwana inti So obi ba na oba be ye ne homa. Let's say obi sa ne say he na ote. O so ote kiosk mu a kiosk na is not considered say a permanent structure into wuntumi register a kiosk. As I say a brick and mortar. What I say? Into only brick and mortar, even though our address no wuntumi register no. Je were to me assign no ho to ubi. Into yemfa say me kiosk mu wo agubulushi. Mini address, right? But me wo fa bi oti kolebu on the oti brick and mortar mu into me kono ho no me say wo fa me here address into wofa say na wo how they have our address yi wo he na oti wofa metimi kiosk no mu awo agubulushi na okay wofa nim say kofi kiosk na oti but onim say ye hwehwe kofi a kofi te asonwase ɛhɔ na ofi ɛhɔ na ne maame fi nti yenim yɛhwehwɛ kofi a yenim baabi a yɛbɛkɔ a yɛbɛhu no through ne wɔfa yi nti ne wɔfa na esu guarantee saa address no nti sɛ wo kofi wo ba sɛ ɔba abɛyɛ ID na wo as I say wo fill a special form a ɛyɛ authorized na ɛyɛ notarized by wo wɔfa na ɔno no own saa address to saa brick and mortar no. Now the whole wo point of contact. There no I idea mo. Till say wo benya wa wo down. No I transfer. Simple as that. So inti enon near the bay how can you mitigate around the deep state of the Western elites who control our leaders to destroy our continent? The only way the Western world do not controls Ghana and say if you don't go to them for help now, they can't control you. The objective is to build a self-sustainable economy. If okay, so no neighbor netwo, they biya wo neighbor na ba oh kofi ma menchine me ye mekobi me penchine oh ochina me pentos oh kofi na me pese me ye wo friend na woni mo kakra ho ne say mutu adom ko anka minya mo a na ama no mo kakra na odeko de bia no abebisa bibi nti se time no do now say okay sa friend den kube dua yi a esi hoi me so me pe kube na wo so ni na no na ti me ba betwa kube dua no na actually me de kube dua na besi me yadum na manom su kube nsu ni na neighbor no den obetua aka wo de ne ka mo to wakuje no homo wakuje is wa your favors bebre won so ana say wa me neighbor na ba no kese wo ba bie me ni je no pam pese me ware no then na obeka wo de wo ba bia na be man by force because car wo de no any favors why am no untumi nkase no e bi kro on se fata se obe ware oba girl nso eja wo ho che wo ba no christ on pen nso say me de ne kanti wo de wire no saa na bia obeboa yen ne ade so to the amemne febe plan ne bi so amana enye ade nam kwam nti ne e kan say but say won kodie bibia wo no ho na wo no wuti ufi won tos wo na odua wo bayere wo na odua wo ho so a wo na ba no ba o say oba beje bibia you have a right to tell and say you know what get out of here you want to me I mean what then obi to me you want to me here enye by force. But so long as say would depend on who neighbor no, they have power over you, and that's the whole point. The point is, if until we get to be self-reliant and build self-sustainable economy now, and we keep going to the IMF. Listen, then your neighbor no catching the yemra no 17 times. A failure of leadership, na causing to go to them 17 times. Now. The neighbors were set to trip. Was set to trap amayen. A free say be yen. Young cry the one 16 more times. Or set one trap a pet mayen. First time say Yemra IMF. Yet the young one willingly 17 times. Just say young yenim yansa. I may boy catch him. Yen leaders no aka won kakra because say yenim yansa ye we won't end up at IMF 17 times. There's no way. Nobody can argue that. NDC MPP failures. So, Kofi, but NDC MPP didn't go 17 times. Well, that's more reason why it's even a dumber proposition, a dumber argument, because obviously, you were smart enough to know, say, not to go. You learned from somebody else's mistakes. Inti, why should you have ever started going to IMF when you knew somebody actually did certain things wrong and ended up with IMF? You should have learned from it. Did you learn from it? No. Well, what does that make you? Not too smart, apparently. Kofi, what about Harbor and Customs corruption? Well, like I said, DLT, Distributed Ledger Technology, takes care of that. Listen, this is what you got to understand. Listen, munti na making you. System a yedre bagana no. Enkoye kutunko, na enkoye bayire nko, na enkoye eye bribia across board. Ozi, a rising tide floats all boats. What do I say? Young system no ye rising tide. It's a science-based, data-driven, human-centered consciousness to building a totally new Ghana. Everything is going to get affected. So, if you eradicate corruption at the one area of Ghana, it transcends to every part of Ghana. It's not just one area of Ghana, not just the ports. Sir, if you're given the opportunity to rule, now I'm not going to rule. This is not ruling. I'm going to lead through stewardship. If you're given the opportunity to rule, we'll bring law that will stop Party A and Party B manifesto based on one rule or law to rule the country. Okay, I don't know what you're saying, attachment. But so I think, so this is going to be the end of manifestos. We're going to have one national development plan, one achiche through for the next 20, 30, 50 years. The national development plan, a bit focused on 4 major pillars: infrastructure, economy, governance, society. Niyama Fui, na build a national development plan for the next 20, 30, 50 years. Into obi obano, woba na wabetum na wa build it in the direction of the national development plan. Unfa manifesto mehe. End of manifestos. Jokers no way manifestos. What the more manifestos ba be disika. But bokron nti yenye manifestos bi o meja. This is the last time I'm working manifesto. Yeri jane kwang manifesto bye. Yenye manifesto bi Ghana. National Development Plan for the next 20, 30, 50 years. Now, in the first 1 year, send National Development Plan iba be Ghana afa. Na who say mobe appreciate na waka say when if na kode say National Development Plan and the baby. Please, how about the birth certificates? Uchaba birth certificate, birth certificate. The birth certificate they say about authenticate. You be shemu you be reinstate ne worth. Well, national birth certificate ne benya worth view for what it's worth. Oh, na ne be say nkrofo pi etumi fa me enya documents bi wo Ghana ehun ni consensus wo nya bibi to say Ghana card you got 37 we 1,000 cedis will do benya Ghana card. Inti ne ayepese ne say obia work card ni bi no we go through another process view and yet kabia to you of verification near sign authenticate. Now when your biometrics in the BBA when you're intact for the last time and yet kabia a verification process kicking. Ne pese yenya chance na yedi nkrofo boni a wonya bi ni na afi. So ti obia wo ni mobi who say baby could be an identification card is going to be required in a process of say a bit purge wonga enye papa ni nephew. Ghana has no state farm now. Very sad. Some time ago we were having I feel very sad when I pass Ejura in the Ashanti region where the National Service Farm site have been departed for housing construction. Now we are here after studying agriculture. Okay, so I think what he's saying is Ghana has no state farms. Okay, so we're gonna have state farms. We're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have cash crops. We're gonna have livestock. We're gonna have fisheries, and we're gonna have forestry, and then we're gonna have, of course, um, the staple crops. So we're gonna have that. Kofi, we can't wait for you to come. Honestly, our most important problem has to do with our education. Kofi, you really need to change the education system. Of course, we're going to change the education system. We're going to make the education system relevant. The education system that we have now. So think about this. Muhammad saw Pegane, Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia, nso saw Pegane concept of Funkwea Munti Asamamike. Then na in the last 30 years in the Fourth Republic. One been now with Munyai 36 years prior, no. But 30 years, Fourth Republic. Then na inti yen to me the ingenuity of education wa Ghana. Then na education I am a Ghana. Akwang na say. Buildings bank. Infrastructure bank. Tunnels, bridges, rail, aduan, young guaso, young hospitals, young social services, call passport office who could give passport. Call lands se who call your one crata for wasase. Inti school be ba yakon. Deng near the ye, and one faso bang ni yenya. So, and what should I say? The government of NDC and MPP no. One am Ghana for. Because one end to me and tweaky young education system no my yenya value as citizens. Think about it. Yenya value from sa education system yenya value biya den yenya. Mon kan chere me den pa ni yenya from young education system. Yenya doctors are one hwe na doctors and nurses no wona wan gwankwa abruchi obi a ebenya na oye papa bia no na we gwankwa abruchi won so a oye papa o se ne yere twen yere nko abruchi yere twen wo Ghana ha yere boa Ghana ne enso ye gina bia boa na niama ye niama no so a won hwe won yi won tua wonka nti ye for so nipa se woko enslave won ho wo aman foforo so me boa mon kan kire obi oye papa bi oye bibi apese ofi Ghana won ye papa nso a wore tena no so aye hwe won yi de bia woko strike say ntua wonka me boa mon kan kire ye besesa. This is the new Ghana. Obi anti asese na memeti ase na misi mo pa NDC fo a mo hwe mon frɛ opanyin Mahama mon frɛ Bawumia ana say mo de mon fa MPP funi na wo de mon fa woni amra wonye the wolf pack mon fa woni amra Bawumia Alan kuto free ne Kennedy mon fa woni amra na yentena se na yenam let's face Ghana na yemfa yem plans into gua na Ghana phone question ye ni ehwe ni obetumi approve without a doubt say adwuma no otiase ni obetumi aye obiara ntome obiara ntiase se na metiase no and na me ya so nkofu so na kofi deng no waye na meja won ye ba won aye bibi mboa one mahama or experience bebree and then no buy to me no buy to me ye na no aye Akufuado then no oye niama oye ni na no ehun sunsanso ne yenye nti America kire wo say it's got nothing to do with what prior experience. It has everything to do with the potential you have and the vision you have for the next Ghana. Would drive a car. Would drive a car. Would share windshield moon or drive a car. Won't share rear view mirror moon now they drive a car called nim. Media. Munya na mo can nim now car. Oh, now you need public service experience. As public service experience, so they are the only thing I hear here in Ghana here will be a leadership. I say. What doubts say leadership na yet the only variable between us quantum leap Ghana into the next stratosphere no na one kasano you are a problem of yourself one say if you have any doubt say the quality of leadership is what's going to quantum leap Ghana into the next stratosphere of greatness now one kasano and you will never understand. And I suggest that you start educating yourself. Find out what leadership is, because you don't understand. Leadership in yet ubia onim homa. Leadership in you be our public service experience, our political experience. Leadership in you be our degrees, otebrofo, nano yere or the cambrofo. The primary tenet of leadership. Judgment to understand what your shortcomings are, what your strengths are. Judgment to know how to assemble the best of the best for them to take you to the promised land. That's what this is about. It's got nothing to do with what prior experience. Man, you don't understand. Listen to me. You don't. Ubi obeba dada Ghana ni bia mu youth no muntie ni ye goru wo mani sododo oba no can be bia na mudi achi hey na mudi achi mahama ba humia ba munya mu concept na muntie nyansa mi say obi ani hodoma obetumi aka kire say to take Ghana from where it is into the next stratosphere of greatness no will require sa concept variables ni bia. Trust me on it. And Wupa, do your research. Muhammad doesn't know what leadership is about. He doesn't. So okay, say Muhammad to leadership asia. Now one kasano won't to leadership asia. I pity you. Woka say Bahumia or any of the candidates in the MPP to leadership asia. One kasano one tiase. Intina why you're confused to know. Educate yourself on leadership, because it's only leadership that's going to take us from this mess. In the last 66 years, one decimate Ghana with all the God-given resources. When one decimate Ghana, we are on our knees begging the whole world vaccines to cry for your mofra yebi. Your that $81 million of vaccines are akakwemu, because you need we're finding refrigerating storage facility I be contain vaccines, you know. Come on, man. Untie na mekani ye. Unima ubeje ho achinye mere ka kire o na tie ni ye. Mo bia na adao. Misi me na misi Mahama onim what leadership is about. Aside from all the shortfalls, no, he doesn't know what leadership is about. Just as much as MPP funi na mi so kan won bom kra, e more confusion. They are a chaotic cluster of position holders. So what I say, don't believe the hype, man. Don't believe the hype. Come on, man. Let's get to work. What are your plans on the sports and employment? We just talked about employment. Employment, yeah, the agriculture and yeah, the babe revamp employment. Sports, yeah, they invest into sports. Every region bɛwɔ a sports center and you say wokɔ hɔ kɔbɔ soccer wokɔ hɔ nom wowɔ talent a wɔbɛwɔ wɔn a wɔn training wɔn a wɔ sport talent in soccer, so talent in American football. Missy, one of my goals. Let me tell you one of my goals. One of my goals are Missy Ghana. Yeah, yes, I mean with that. You be beat the West in ice sports. Ice sports. But say young we are young crew, so yeah, the ice sports be beat one. Ski rinks ya di na ya be ya Ghana. That's now okay. Ski rinks ya be ya Ghana. Media, munya na moye no. Ye be ski rinks. Na nkrofo atumi ski at the highest level. Ye ne soccer no ne ade de say kuku. Media, ye talent no ne edero ko. Well, enye wakutua sika bi. Ye ntua sika bi a wo talent na wo. Ye be recruit tu ni ye train aduan wo be di baby ada wo mental what's your friend PMA positive mental attitude. Now you be change your nutrition, your state of being. What you develop Dana me what TV3 na me one hour by so baby weightlifting. Was one could do watching and say could do watching. Ube collapse watch it massa. Just says sports nutrition to a whole different level. What you say? Media Kofi the railway system has collapsed. Menam konongo sana misi na makoto bayira wache bayira baby ordinary mukasi ode cho bayira me hwe na rail tracks na what them say na ha no si o kane no na ha na train na fa am si why bayira na method me nti na train fa one BCC dan as ye muka wo ha wache bayira Kofi, the rail system has collapsed. Ghana has no ultra modern. Me say yeah, be bullet trains, but answer ye be bullet trains. Let's say yeah, 575 billion cities. Let's say you up but down. So yeah, you bullet trains first. Yeah, be freight trains. It be move young agriculture to regions and sectors. Because answer na obe caught into sa niyama esoteric niyama ya efena NDC phone MPP for buy what kasari obese wusi say was as I say which me justify what income. You don't build pretty things because you can afford it. You build pretty things because you could justify its building and how you make the money. Until you to me justify your income. Not income no organic if you Ghana, then we could go into some sophisticated sexy things. Anyway, Inti, what time is it? Listen, painful. Yeah, Benny close near the Medina Abba. We've gone 2 hours. It's good enough. We made our case. I'll take the last question. Abe Nembe, I'll say, Kofi, what would you do to gain the trust of the Ghana Armed Forces and security services? Because they need to be contained in other to maintain loyal and good governance like you are bringing. Listen, security services have a strict order of performance and service. And they realize that they create a narrative for society. And it's important for them to be respected by virtue of good deeds and following orders. They have a code of ethics. They have a code by which they work. SSA will follow. But I guarantee you, if a security personnel falls out of line, there's a consequence. The consequence, it's not going to be looked over because we're your security personnel. It's actually going to be even double enforced because they're supposed to know better. Nagana Ami Fumunti Nameken. I love you. I respect you. I hold you high. but you had no damn right to go into Ashama to do what you did. You were wrong from the top to the bottom. So because your job is to protect, but protecting also comes with responsibility. Just because you protecting doesn't mean that you can abuse that which you protect. You can't. You are there to protect the exact subject in tia moko hokoye na moye. Ede na moko dum na moko abuse nkrofo sa, mo treat nkrofo sa trash. Mo de man magu fam na mo burubi num ne ade. They be totally unacceptable. And if I were the commander in chief, some of you were going to go home. I'm sorry, but I got to tell you, you were going to lose your jobs for that, because I want to send a strong message home that Mesa power na mukura no yebu. Let's say more values our power no na mode juma. And some of you would have lost your jobs. So I say, commander or master order no, you would have been sitting home right now sucking your thumb. And it wouldn't have happened anyway, because anka minim how that happened. So J order ni fee Akufo-Addo as a commander in chief. But so nim who be there, then it's a failure from the top. What I say? But me as a commander in chief will never give an order. It's a police operation. So what I say? So when kumsujenia a police operation, and yet national threat na one free sujafo. A national threat now free sujafo. But it be a internal a police phone would deal. That's the protocol. I think na sujafo mo sorry say when kum mo deshe. They be what the planet deshe mo kra no magu sheriff animase. Because it's a first thing is more apprehend one what this aboneno and say mo kona mo yet, because in that now you tampered with evidence it lead mo to capturing one ID boneno. Into the first thing they say, mo be get with intelligence with the police, mo be apprehend. And yes, I'm waiting. What do I say? You messed up. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And security service, definitely not under my watch. That's not going to happen. Kofi, my family and I knows that you are capable of everything you are saying. Please, how can we get all Ghanaians to know? Listen, go out there. This would be my last communication. Go out there and tell the world that 2024 it's Kofi Quarantine. For Ghana to redeem itself, it's Kofi Quarantine. More in the diaspora, Ghanaians living abroad. More supporting New Vision movement for young you. Yeah, fundraiser china. Yeah, number ne da no. Yeah, Momo number ne da no. Wo online nso a kofiquaranting.com. Say baby edu no sika ne ehia na ye de ama nkrofo ate nka. Bibia ni ho no ma obi onim me bia nim se ne maka ni na meye. Obi onim me bia nim se ne maka na meye. Obi a wote abruchi bia no wonim se sa na abruchi etening with very few variations, because as I say, to Ghana specific. So yes, but be any one of my yaka a ding. For the most part, in a common sense. But he here say bushia funa beti and kanti monso mon boyen who de wuru. Mon kanchre ubia no bia who say 2024 day a Kofi Quarantine. Okosro bafom a Kofi Quarantine. Emo bia na da. So obi dada na wuje tum se wokuvutu ama Mahama ana kuvutu ama MPP fui bia minim na ese meka kire wa moa Ghana we NDC new we MPP new muna mo meka yan ho if you say 2024 day Ghana na yere to abama no me de ma ba se me ba besom na me ba be som wo no kwarem ti mu na mo meka yen ho mo meboa yen munyi sika moa yen yihie sika empese ye bekwa kudi sika obabia na ekoye se kufi wabeji sika de yen so ye pe concessions ye pe mo oil ye pe mu gold ye pe mu se ye mpene sa ye pese ye de no kware fiase ni ye tene niam na se ye tene ni ye de somo na mo nso a mo akwantu mu no mo befie na mo beboa nti mo moa ye de mo ase Onyankopɔn nhyira mo na ɔnka mo akoma na mo hu no kware e wo na mekan mu sɛ Onyankopɔn so mo dai pa anodwofen sɛ Kofi Korankye na mekan na ya toro na medi kyerɛ mo a ɔnso mo saa dai no na onyin kyerɛ mo sɛ NDC ne MPP fo de wo kase hwɛ soro tu amena wo fam na akɔhyɛ hɔ saa nkrɔfo yi atorofo bia ne wɔn sɛ wɔyɛ atorofo mu atorofo wɔn abɔyɛn fam wɔn adi aboro ti mu nwanwo na mama yemre together ni nso Ghana wati yede mu na amase Nyankopɔn hyiram nti em sɛ yebe end no sisi yede mu na se em sɛ wode meja fa wo friend den no tum na yede started na fatum ne emfa end sɛ question bi ani ho bio nti fatum ne emfa end yede mu na amase yebesan ehia bio dasane yebesan ehia bio mama bye nyanko
KK Ghana first KK Ghana beye yie new Ghana new leader arise the youth of Ghana arise let's fight for the future of our country Ghana from bad leadership enough is enough Ghana obey ye. Kofi Korankye na daroma. Ghana obey ye. Emre nedru. Se Ghana obey ye. Mre panadru. Se Ghana obey ye. Ye woni da so keke mu. Keke ba ya magana ye. Ah. Mre panadru. Se Ghana obey ye. Ye woni da so keke mu. Keke baya magana ye oh I'm ripping through Sagana Ghana has gold bauxite diamond cocoa timber oil indeed Ghana is really endowed with a lot of natural resources Ghana has all it takes to be rich super developed country but yet still, we are retrogression. Things made it. Anna Maburu Yenasi. Keke Yomu Gidiepa. Ube to me, I'm a Ghana yet to say you. Yawa Reshemo, who's that? Keke Baya Magana, yo. I'm ripping a drew. Sagana Bay. Ghana for your thing. We need a new leader. New Ghana, new leader. Courageous and visionary leader. Yawiyemwa, yawiyemwa. Yanya obiati sakekyo. Kofi Korankye. Obebuwa magana yeye. One Ghana, one people. Ghana menyi na yeye bako. And found it kasa hudro. I kika wo maimo yanka ubam tisabrayo yebre yedie ma o my gano I'm ripping a drew second